The beginning, Cesar asked, looking at Inma. Don't look at me, I would have already thrown her out, Inma answered. What do you mean with the beginning? Cesar asked me. What? No, nothing. I don't know what I was saying. I think I felt a bit sick. I pretended. You want us to take you to the place you said? Cesar offered again. No, it's not necessary. If I can borrow the blanket, I promise I'll give it back to you as soon as I get some clothes. I said, walking to the door. And are you walking around barefoot? Inma asked, worried. I looked at my feet. I actually was barefoot. I looked at her, not knowing what to say, arriving at the door, keen to leave and to stay. Inma is right. The village is far from here. Don't go like that. If you don't want us to take you, let's call a taxi, or whomever you want. Or phone you if you prefer, Cesar said, pointing at the phone. Inma maybe was more on the defensive than Cesar, but both looked like good people. I stared at them and decided that, even putting my leg in it, I was plenty of time to dream and run away. At the end, my out-of-control skill was really useful. I lived at the city, I started to say. In other time, actually. They looked at each other, calling me crazy. Something happened here, I think, that changed completely the life, the organization, everything. Something that makes people extremely eager for power. Something related to the factory. To the factory? The factory at the city? Inma asked. Cesar made a face to her, not to inform on him. So you are saying you come from the future? Cesar thought. Yes, I think so, I said. And how do you travel? Inma asked in a funny way. I dream. I've been trying for a long time to dream about going to the very beginning and meant it all from there. And it seems I got it at last, I explained. They looked at each other. This time they tried not to laugh. Sure, Cesar started. That's why you said the beginning thing. And according to you, this is the beginning because... Because everything is like out of the city, I said. You are out of the city. Cesar dropped serious. Of course, I said, backing down. Maybe it wasn't the beginning. I wasn't at the city. I couldn't know it. Although the truth is that I felt it was. I looked at him. Cesar looked at me, defiant. Who are you? I asked. Cesar, I said it before. He answered in the same defiant tone his look had. Fine, but she said you were her boss. You are a boss of what? I asked, taking back my natural suspicion. Cesar looked at me serious. Inma looked at him worried, and at me with curiosity. I stared at him. Cesar smiled. Of the factory, Inma dropped, anxious. Of the factory, I smiled. Of the factory, I repeated it loud. I wasn't wrong. I had truly arrived at the very beginning. I was almost sure. They told me everything began when you changed the energy supply at the factory, I said. Cesar's smile vanished. Suddenly the feeling that oppressed his chest since that damn survey appeared on his desk came back again. What's the matter with the new supply? Cesar asked, serious. Inma was scanning us. I don't know. I supposed I could find it out here, I said. That's why I wanted to come. Well, you are late, Inma said. They signed the agreement yesterday.